Alright, god damn it. What's up, record keepers? I just wasted 30 mithril on 2 3 draws and got nothing for this event. I got 3 3-stars and 3 4-stars. I'm pissed off. God damn it, that was a waste of so much stuff. Oh, I'm pissed. Alright, well, let's talk about my team. I spent a long time preparing this team right here. This synergy, this pretty much everything. I leveled up everybody except Irvine to level 65 or level whatever else they're all at. So this is what I'm going with. This is the team I'm going with. If you don't like it, that's your own thing. I'm pissed, by the way. That was all of my mithril I dumped on this event, and I got nothing for it. I have no mithril to do any more draws. Like, this was it. This was straight up all I had. So now I gotta scrounge together what mithril I can. God, I'm pissed. Oh god, that was so angry. That was just so that was irritating what I just went through. Also, I got Flower of Trabia, so that makes Selfie useful. It makes all of my white mages useful, actually, because now I don't have to worry about them doing nothing in the back row. God, I'm pissed! I'm not gonna let that go. I'm super pissed off, by the way. Straight up. God damn it, that was annoying. That is the most annoying thing I've ever experienced in my life. Dumping all of my mithril and getting nothing. Like, I have done worse draws, though. The Super Soul Break Spectacular Phase 1, which was not so spectacular, by the way, dumped 80 mithril and that got 1 5-star. My brother dumped all of his, got 5 5-stars. And he got the Yoshiyuki, which is something I was going for. All I got was a Soul Break that wasn't even super. What's the point of calling it a Super Soul Break Spectacular if you're gonna have stuff that is not Super Soul Breaks in there? It's so stupid. It's in the name. Make it full of Super Soul Breaks. Don't fill it with stuff that is not Super Soul Breaks, because that defeats the purpose. Bullshit. This is a waste of time for me. This goddamn... Oh, God. I'm super pissed. I just can't wait until I have, like, 400 mithril or something, some insane number like that. Then I won't care if I pull 3 stars, but I have no mithril! I don't know how people get to these insane amounts of mithril. Like, I'm always spending mine on relic draws, or refilling my stamina, or some other bullshit. I barely have any mithril to do that now. I don't know how people... I don't know how. You ever notice that since Dina raised the race for 5 stars, I haven't pulled very much at all? I was happy for this event, because Final Fantasy VIII is one of my favorite Final Fantasies. I love it to death. It was the first one I played when I was like 4. And now I'm completely salty because of this bullshit relic draw, which I'm never going to get over, by the way. That was... Okay. If the 3 draw costed 10 mithril, I probably wouldn't care as much. Because, you know, then I'll have 13 mithril and not 3. You know. I hope all of you pulled better stuff than what I pulled. Like, straight up. Like, this is some booty. This is some straight up booty. At any rate, there's some stuff to look forward to in this event. More mithril, more growth eggs. Edea, Squall's uniform, Souls of Heroes, memory crystals, all that crap. This is abysmal. This is the worst thing. This is a good boss fight. Boss theme, by the way. And like how Irvine killed it with 1 bullet. So what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something else about these dumb relic draws. Yeah, I don't care that much about this one because I don't really want anything on this banner, like I've stated multiple times. Oh, hi, Rhinoa. Yeah, I never had her. There's nothing I really want on this banner, so I don't care that much, but, like, it's the fact that I dumped so much mithril into it for something I really didn't even want, so that... We're gonna split the blame here. We're gonna say it's half my fault for spending the mithril, but mostly Dina's fault for garbage rates. God damn it. I have 4 mithril. This is embarrassing. Free greater growth eggs. I already have Zell. Who am I fighting? Fusion or Agent. Perfect. No, I don't want to change anything. I have nothing useful out of that. Like, I asked for my 3-star curse to be broken, and it was, but when it broke it, that's not what I meant. I already told you what I got, but if you weren't listening, which hopefully you weren't, because I didn't mean to spoil it, but I'm pissed, you can go ahead and go watch it, and you'll... God damn it. Feel the anger with me. Share the rage. Share the rage. So, I don't know what else to talk about. That's pretty much my main topic, and I kind of already ran through it all, because, you know, rage and stuff. This is... The Edea really does encourage you to plunk all of your money down on gems so that you can pull good relics. When really what they should be doing is they should be increasing the rates and taking out the premium aspect of it. You know? Like, double the rates of 5 stars and then take out the gems. You'll get way more people playing your game that way. Because people have uninstalled this game before from pulling nothing and quitting. I don't know what that square thing was right there that just popped up. But I don't know what it is with game developers these days. I don't know why they think that putting microtransactions and stuff like this in games is a good idea. It's not. It really is not. And DLC and microtransactions are not the same thing. I'll pay for a DLC if it's for a Final Fantasy game. I don't care how much it is. I don't care if that bitch is like $5 or $50. I'll pay for it because it's Final Fantasy. I love Final Fantasy. But when you do shit like this, you make the rates low on purpose, and then you add the option to pay for gems. I'm gonna do it anyway because I don't care about pulling relics. I care about making videos for my channel. So like, I'm gonna do it just because, you know, I gotta upload videos. It's stupid, but I accept it and I'm gonna do it. I wish they would, but I don't think they're gonna change their ways because, God forbid, you know. You know, I think with the amount of people that play this game, and with the amount of people that have plunked down, like, thousands of dollars collectively, you know, I think they've made enough money to, like, last, like, their whole lives, and probably their grandchildren's lives, all the people that work at Edea. For real, like, seriously. Like, here's another thing I need to... I may have talked about this before, but I don't... I'm gonna talk about it again if I have. Why do you have to have... Why are some of the gems so expensive? Like, the way that they separate the prices of gems is so stupid. $1, $3, $9, $28, $85. Why is there nothing in between 28 and 85? You know, there's like 57 or something numbers in between those numbers. For real, like, it's probably not even the right number, but you know what? You all know what I mean. You know, I don't have to tell you what. I don't have to tell you that the ocean's blue for you to know that it's blue. You know what I'm talking about. Yes, I'm still pissed, by the way. But, you know, it's gonna happen. But, like, why wouldn't they just... Why? Make gems cheaper, increase drop rates, do all that, you know. It's... This is some straight up shit right here. And I guarantee you that before this video's over, I'm going to go straight into the Roaming Warriors page for this event. And I'm going to see like 3... God damn it! I'm going to go into the Roaming Warriors page. And straight up, I'm going to see like... Where the hell did those come from? I didn't have those before. I'm gonna go... Oh, probably got them during this event. Well, sell them anyway, doesn't matter. I'm going to go into the Roaming Warriors list before this event's out. And I'm going to look. And I'm going to see, like, 8 people that have already pulled Squall's Burst Soul Break. And I don't care, to be honest. It's really not that great of a Soul Break. It really doesn't matter all that much. Sell this, I don't need that. It's good, because Burst Soul Breaks are good, you know, the stat bonus. That's about the thing I get it for, to be honest. Just the stat bonus, not anything else. But, like, a great deal of Soul Breaks in this game are overhyped and useless. Not useless, but, like, just that. Exactly that. Overhyped. They're not as good as people are hyping them up to be. Shout, it's useful, yes, but it's not that great. I bet someone, no, doesn't look like it, nope, but, doesn't matter. It's just, don't get your hopes up for, you know, you really should not get your hopes up for, like, pulling a Burst Soul Break, because when you pull it, you're probably going to find it's not all that great, but, you know, it really depends on the situation. But more than that, it's because most of the Burst Soul Breaks, their commands are super weak. You know, you have to, like, buff the person to hell to be able to make the command worth using. Now, Fenrir Overdrive for Cloud, that's useful, because that's 8 hits. And then you have 2 AoE and then 4 single. You know, that's great. That's a fantastic one. But Squall's Burst Soul Break has 4 both of them are 4 AoEs, one's Fire Elemental, one's Wind Elemental. And that's great for enemies that are weak to Fire and Wind, but if they're not, it's just 4 AoE hits, that each hit has like 0.67% the power of a regular physical attack. Which collectively is like 2.6 for one hit, you know. That seems to be the case with a lot of, you know, with a lot of abilities and shit, but like, I want to be talking about how bad my luck is to how bad soul breaks are in this game. I guess my simple point is just, not every soul break is as good as people say it is. Just don't, you know, don't do what I did. Don't try to pull a 5-star. Just let it happen. Don't force it, you know, like I did. And even then it didn't happen, so. Just be careful with your mithril. Don't do what I did. You should be fine. On the other hand, though, if you have 150,000 mithril, then feel free. Because you're not going to run out of mithril anytime soon if you have some insane amount, like, in the high hundreds. This is stupid. This is the worst thing I've ever done in my life. Wasting all my mithril on this relic draw. Okay, I think I'm getting Edea this round here. Which is great. I won't be using her very much. I may use her for, like, record materia, but other than that, you know, she's just there. My main attraction is the growth eggs. And the souls of heroes and stuff. That's my main attraction. I don't care about the characters, because I already have everyone I need for 8. You know, this is my team. This is my final team right here. Unless they decide to add stronger characters at a later point. Oh, it's playing the right boss theme. Wonderful. This is one of the best songs in Final Fantasy VIII, by the way. Premonition, it's a fantastic song. Alright, Cypher's down. Okay, I'm surprised Edea did not get the first turn, because she usually opens with Maelstrom. By the way, if you're underleveled for this fight in Final Fantasy VIII, this fight is hard. It's fun, but it's really difficult. Of course, I always kick the shit out of her, but, you know, don't forget to draw Alexander, by the way. There's Edea. Yeah, she has shit attack. Her attack at level 1 is, like, 5. And holy shit, man. What are they talking about? I don't know, how garbage soul breaks were, something like that. Whatever. You all get the point I'm trying to make. Okay, if you take me back to the screen and tell me that I need to sell something else, I'm going to lose my mind. And I'm sorry if I was talking fast at all during that and you couldn't understand me. When I'm pissed off, or pretty much feeling any emotion, I talk super fast. Because I just do. It's just a speech thing. I just talk really fast sometimes. I gotta find something happier to talk about. This is bullshit. I just started Final Fantasy XIII on PC. You know, I wish... Alright, well, I'm gonna just come out and say this. I wish it had more customization in the way of... I was gonna say customizability. Customization in the way of graphics options, because, like, straight up, you get nothing for this. The most you can do towards graphics customization, outside of downloading external programs, is screen resolution, of course, shadow resolution, and anti-aliasing. And you can't turn anti-aliasing off. You have to have it at minimum ×2. Which is dumb, because you should always be able to turn it off. Anyway, even then, with, like, all the settings turned down to the lowest, minus the screen resolution, because I'll be damned if I'm playing on a low-ass resolution, you know, even at the lowest settings, the game still lags like hell sometimes. But, you know, I just started Chapter 9 with Bartandalus. I'm pretty much used to it by now, so I don't really notice it. The point of this is, you know, you've all watched me play Record Keeper. Some of you are watching this for the first time. Some of you are not even watching this video. Some of you have been watching me from the beginning. As limited as that number may be, because I can't really say for certain. What was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. You've all watched me play this, you know. You all know that I'm a Final Fantasy fan, you know. So I figured I'd elaborate a little bit more on, like, what games I played in the Final Fantasy series. Because, like, you know, some people, you know, people that, there's a great deal of people that play Final Fantasy, but they don't play any of the other ones very much. They just stick to, like, one game. And I was like that for a while. I stuck to only, when I was, like, how old was I think I was 11 when Final Fantasy XIII came out. I pretty much predominantly played that a lot. That was actually the first Final Fantasy I beat, by the way. And then, you know, when I got older, I branched actually backwards to 8 because I was like, well, that was the first one I played. I may as well go and finish it because, you know, I like how it's, this is basically, like, about a quarter of the way into Disc 3, and Squall still points out that for an undead monster, you need to use stuff like potions and shit. Well, I decided that since Final Fantasy VIII was the first one I played, and it was one of my favorites, I may as well go back and beat it. And I did. Anyway. After that was 7, and then after that I just followed the series order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... And that's where I'm stopped at right now. Oh, I skipped ahead to 10, by the way. So, counting that total, the ones I've beaten are Final Fantasies 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 13, 13, 2, and Lightning Returns. I have never played 9 or 12. I briefly played 10-2 and did not like it. Probably because I was burned out on Final Fantasy at the time, because I just got done beating 10 and playing the living hell out of it. Alright, so, I want this. I already know who this is going to. This Soul of a Hero is going to go straight towards Edward for Final Fantasy IV, because I need him in my team. I need a support for him. So, yeah. I've never played 9 or 12. Go without saying I haven't beaten them. But I figured it would... See... I want to do a playthrough of a Final Fantasy game, but I also want to amass a larger fan base before I go and do something like that. This is the sector... This is the number 5 reactor, the train tracks. When everyone jumped off the train, Cloudbert and Tifa. But anyway, I want to do a Final Fantasy playthrough, but, like... I first want to amass a larger fan base, and then I have to pick a game. You know, so... Can't just do that straight away. I'm just bringing this to your attention, you know, I first need to pick a game to play, you know, and there's a lot, you know, there's like a lot of, hit the button please, there's like a lot of Final Fantasy games out there, you know, there's a lot of games I want to play, there's really, could pick pretty much any Final Fantasy game in the main series, and I could, like, tell you a lot about it, so, there's a lot of options out there, but, actually concerning myself with, like, choosing a game, I almost believe I don't have the right to do that. You know, so... See, I'm trying not to copy FFRK Brotherhood because, you know, if I start doing a Final Fantasy playthrough, you know, everyone might say I'm trying to copy him, and I'm not. I'm honestly trying not to copy him. You know? Or rather, not even trying. I'm not copying him, straight up. Because, for one thing, he covers Ultimate Dungeons and stuff I'm not strong enough to do. And he has a lot more... He does more draws than I do. He does more successful draws than I do. As opposed to me, who covers the Classic and Elite dungeons, not the Ultimate dungeons, and not the really strong dungeons. And I pull shit in my relics, generally. So, there's not much copying going on here, because I'm, you know... It's just not. So... Really, I'm not even trying. It's just simply not happening. So, like, no one's told me I'm trying to copy FFRK Brotherhood, but, like, I'm putting that out there right now. I'm not. You know. I forgot what I was talking about. I got sidetracked that whole thing. Oh, yeah. So, for picking a Final Fantasy game, I'd either pick whichever one best suits my mood, or probably just hold a vote or some shit like that. I don't know how that thing got reflect. I think it casted it on itself. I'm not looking at the screen. I'm looking everywhere else but the screen. Because I know I'm not going to die right now. Oh, I should point out that Irvine is the only one who has a unique soul break. Everybody else has their defaults, so that's why I did my relic draw first. I wanted to see if I could pull something for Zell or Squall. Obviously, that didn't happen, or I wouldn't be pissed off, but, yeah, I'd probably hold a vote, or, like, find something else to do for, like, a Final Fantasy playthrough, but, that's not going to be till later. I'm not going to do that anytime soon, really. Unless I gain a massive insurgence of subscribers, I'm not going to do that anytime soon. Alright. That's that dungeon done with. Okay, now I get that. And a mithril. And I get that. Awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and detour real quick and just put that on Squall just because, you know. It would be wrong of me, because I'm probably not going to use this team in the bonus battles. It would be wrong of me to get this and then never show it off on camera. So we're going to detour real quick. What's up, Squall? Here, go and put that on. You know, I'm going to make a point, though. I wish it was his blue uniform. Because if we're going to be honest, I prefer the blue uniform over the regular Seed uniform. Because he only wears this once in the game, mind you. He only ever wears this once. My phone is, like normal, burning my hand. Because it's overheating already. And I'm calling it right now. I'm calling it. Before this video's over, I'm going to see somebody in the Roaming Warrior list who's pulled the Twin Lance. I bet you. I bet you. Anyway, there's Squall's Seed uniform. I already want to switch back to his default uniform, but, you know, I'm not gonna. I gotta show it off a little bit, you know, it's gonna happen. And once again, I really wish it should be his blue uniform, because he's in that way longer than he is in this one. You know, he wears this for all of 5 minutes. The blue Seed uniform is there for about an hour in-game. You know, he wears this during the Seed party, and not much else. Like, during that party when he meets Rhinoa, a little bit after, and then he never puts it on again. And plus, the blue uniform looks better overall. You know, I'm just going to point that out right now. That's the student one. This is the straight-up Seed one. I mean, going back to the whole Final Fantasy playthrough thing, I feel like if I were to do one, I would probably... Because, you know, there's not much fun in just doing a regular playthrough of a game. Especially when, you know, everybody who's going to be watching my channel has already probably played through the game multiple times. So if I were to do one, I'd probably do a challenge playthrough, but, unlike what FFRK Brotherhood's doing, I'd probably go way over the top with the rules. Because I know I can handle it. Like with Final Fantasy VII, you can put on pretty much any rule you want, any combination of rules, I'm going to come out on top, because the game's super easy. I pretty much know every inch of that game, frontwards and backwards. So I feel like if I were to do a playthrough of a Final Fantasy game, I would just start with, 7. And just put on, like, 5 or 6 rules and just show off how easy it is. You know. That's just me, though. But like I said, not gonna happen really anytime soon because other things, you know. Alright, here comes BGH251F2. I think that's his name. I think it's BGH251F2, I think. If I actually got that right, that's gonna be amazing, because I've never gotten that right off the top of my head. It's gonna be amazing if I did that. Alright, let's see if I got it right. I absolutely got that right. That was amazing. Alright, let's go ahead and just take this off auto. Let's start using my abilities. Make this go a little bit faster. I know Cypher has Saint Cross. You have Diaga. You have Pound. You have Barrage. And you have Full Break. Holy shit, Selfie. For the record, I would not mind pulling her Super Soul Break next banner. If I get enough Mithril to do the next banner, that is. Okay, there's that, and there's a Greater Growth Egg for me. All of these Growth Eggs are going to go straight towards my Final Fantasy IV party. And then, past that, they'll go to later parties. Alright, so let's go to Ballum now. Alright, so pretty much that's 2 free Greater Growth Eggs for me. Just check real quick, just gotta make sure. No, no one's pulled it yet. I know they're gonna, though. I know. But, like, I'm calling this. Like, before this video's out, someone is going to pull Twin Lance and put it as their Roaming Warrior. I bet you. You know, I feel like they really should have put Norg in this event, since, you know, Norg is kind of a central character towards Sid and Edea. Just my opinion, though. Well, let's see, they put the thing I just killed, BGH-251F2 in there. You know, he's central because, you know, Edea was at the military base, she ordered the missiles to fire on Edea and Ballum. Fusion and Raging, well, she shut down the city to investigate and find Alone. Forgot who was after this. Oh, it was Cypher. Well, Cypher and Eda's obvious. Eda's in the fight. After that was the Abaddon. I don't know why. Oh, because Edea was with them at the time. And then the Ragnarok. Well, that's obvious. Not really, but like... Well, no, yeah, because that's when... Well, that's when the spoiler happened with Rhinoa, but, you know. Yes, I think after this I'm going to change back to, not after this fight, but like after this video, I'm going to change back to Squall's default uniform, because his default is way better. Now, if you gave him something like... Well, I can't say if you gave him like Aura, because that's a bad idea, because just take his field model, color it yellow like he has Protect, and bam, Aura. If you gave him the blue uniform, I'd keep it. Because that's a way better uniform than the seed one. And I don't think Squall has any other ones. I would say make him glow like if he was doing Renzakuken, but, you know, that would be... That basically just involved turning him rainbow colors the whole time, because that's all he is during Renzakuken, just rainbows. And I think he is during Lionheart, too. I think he is actually during all of his limit breaks. I don't really remember, though. Oh, Irvine stopped. That's pleasant. I'm fighting Fusion and Raging too, so that's also pleasant. Alright, let's bring out Fusion and Raging. How ironic is it that Cypher's fighting these two? Go ahead and bring out the Kick, Diaga, Saint Cross, Full Break, and... Right. Tornado, you bitch. Oh, that's another thing. Never mind. I'm gonna wait on that one. Later this week, I'm gonna come out with a video, You'll see the video. I'm gonna leave it a surprise, but you know, you'll see it. You'll see it. You'll absolutely see it. But I think it's something that needs to be said. You know, that's all I'm gonna say about it. I think you're gonna like the video. Okay, Raging's dead. Okay, Fusion's down. Alright, regular orb, that's all good. And now I have 2 greater growth eggs. Awesome. Can't complain about that. Yeah, 2 greater growth eggs. Awesome. Okay, so empty and Edea's. That empty one, the empty memory crystal I'm about to get is gonna go towards. Oh, you been. Stop telling me that. Anyway, the empty memory crystal I have that you've witnessed that we're gonna get during this event is that's gonna go towards Edward, just like the memory crystal. So that I don't need that. Yeah, if it doesn't add up to 5 stars, I probably don't need it. I'm about to get more slots because I'm running out of shit. That's all I have to do for right now. I'm not going to buy slots right now. I'm busy. I have other stuff to do. Has anybody pulled Twin Lance yet? Nope. I'm sure some people already have. They just haven't put it as their warrior yet. But I know they will. I know they will. I don't care anymore, to be honest. It's not that big of a deal. Okay. So are you guys excited for Overflow Soul Breaks in Japan? I am. I like how I started off by saying I was going to save Mithril towards that, and I proceeded to spend it all during this event. You know. So starting now, I'm going to save. Figure start from nothing, rise from nothing, you know? That's not even a phrase, I just made that up. Straight up. Start from nothing, rise from nothing. Yeah. Use that if you want, you know. Your choice. Yeah, I'm going to save for that Overflow Soul Break because I really want that Overflow Soul Break, because then my Final Fantasy XVII will be nigh unstoppable. But I'm guessing with this there's going to be a catch, because I am guessing... Wait, hold on. Well, because here's the thing people are not going to be expecting. I mentioned in the video, I edited into the Overflow Soul Break video, that the relic itself is 6 stars. Meaning it can't fit into the 5-star category. Meaning the Overflow Soul Break is going to be really, really rare. Because it's probably going to have a lower drop rate than the 5-star. That's how my mind's processing it. It may very well be lumped with the 5-star because, you know, I'm guessing it's just going to have a just straight up low drop rate. You know. But I'm sure that's not even the worst of it, because I'm sure, like, you know, because it's an overflow soul break, they won't let you just have it straight out at 1 soul break gauge. No, they're probably going to make you fill it up to 2, maybe even all the way. You know, just because it's a soul break doesn't mean it can only be used at 1 soul gauge. It's rare, but some soul breaks in FFRK do take more than 1 soul break gauge. Like, I think Healing Grimoire does. I know some of the soul breaks for just the regular job characters some of them take 2. But I'm guessing with this overflow soul break, it's going to take 2 or 3. Probably even 3 if it's going to deal as much damage as I'm thinking. So if you're going to take it, use one that gives you a free soul break gauge, and then give that character like a bunch of life siphons, which in this case will be Cloud. All right, so Pound, Barrage, Diaga, Full Break, St. Cross, Cypher. Cypher really should get the kill on Cypher. I think he deserves it. Nah, he ain't gonna, though. Okay, maybe shouldn't have used Full Break. That might not have been the greatest move, but, you know. Because now I can't use it on Edea. But whatever, doesn't matter. There goes Cypher. I like how in Final Fantasy VIII his dead body just stays there throughout the fight. Well, not dead, because he didn't die, but, like... I like how it just stays there, and, like, they just kind of fight around it. Oh, boy. There's a gravity-based attack in Final Fantasy VIII. I don't know if it's going to work the same here. Yeah, it totally does. I'm surprised that does not inflict sap. It really should. Not giving Dina ideas to make these harder, I'm just pointing out. You know, it inflicts Curse in Final Fantasy VIII, so it should inflict something here, you know? Alright, well, Eda's pretty much gonna die now with this next attack. Alright, so go ahead and just do that, you know. Okay, the next attack. Bye, Eda. Alright, so that's that one done. 2 more dungeons left in this video, and then we're done. I'm gonna go film the bonus battles after this. I don't know if I'm going to be using, this party for the bonus battles or not. I strongly doubt it. Oh, I see right down there. I see Zell's second memory crystal, and I want that. That is one of the things I'm excited about. Because this is the first time Zell can have his memory crystal broken. This is the first time Zell can have his level cap broken twice. So that's exciting. You know, because Zell's my final team for Final Fantasy VIII, it makes sense to finally get that memory crystal, because it's going to be so useful. Oh, also, by the way, I noticed this when I was editing my very first video, my announcement for Final Fantasy Tactics. I don't know if anybody else thinks this or not, but, I seem to think I sound a little bit like Hope from Final Fantasy XIII. That might just be me, but I think I sound like Hope on camera, that is. In real life, I sound a little higher pitched than Hope, but, you know, that's just me, probably. I doubt anybody else thinks that. Oh, I just realized, since the Abaddon's undead, Cypher's St. Cross is gonna wreck him. Alright, so this is the second to last dungeon. After this is the one with how much are the Abaddons? With the Propagators, and then after that, this video's done. So, somebody better set their soul break to Twin Lance so I don't look like an idiot next round. Thank you for the ice breath. I'm real cold right now. So I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts on my Final Fantasy VIII team right now. I have Squall, Zell, and Cypher all doing the physical attack thing. Irvine is support, and Selphie is healing. I really wish Final Fantasy VIII would get a better healer than Selphie. Because she's a great healer. You know, she has a lot of high mind. A lot of high mind. That was grammatically correct all across the board. But, we can do better than Selphie. You know, there's gotta be... my general makeup of my parties, 3 physical attackers, a support character, and a healer, and preferably all of them are from the same realm, concerning realm synergies, and they all have really high attack. You know, so Final Fantasy VIII really should get a character like Paladin Cecil. Or Beatrix, you know. You know, like Fusion. Or Fusion. That's really the only one I can think of. Or Kyros, maybe, you know. You know, we're gonna have Laguna, why not have Kyros and Ward? Have the whole gang there, you know. Ward can't talk, but, you know, that's not his fault. Actually, that would make sense, though. Because, here's the thing. You can see, whenever somebody uses a spell in this game, you can see, like, their lips are kind of moving a little bit. You know, like they're chanting the thing for the spell. Ward can't talk, though. So how does he cast magic? I don't think anybody's considered asking that, but, like, legitimately, if somebody is mute and they can't talk, how do they cast magic if they have to utter the name of the spell? Oh, why did I use kick? That was dumb. Squall, go ahead and hit up that blade flurry. Doubt it's gonna do much, but, you know. Oh, perfect. There you go. Wow, that one critical, that's fine. Squall. That's why I wanted to pull his burst so great. It's not that great, but it's better than what he has right now. Now they're both paralyzed? Are you kidding me? That's sus. Punch rush. Oh, great. That's where he starts throwing out instant kill. Or instant KO, whatever it's called. I don't know why I called it instant kill. Why are you all paralyzed? This is booty. Hit up that canister shot. Okay, doesn't matter, because Soul Breaks punch through the blind. I don't know if this stacks with Full Break or not. I hope it does. It probably does. Yeah, it does. It stacks with Full Break. Because otherwise Dialga wouldn't have done that. I don't think. Okay, Selphie's about to level up. Yeah, growth eggs! Alright. That was a horrible whistle, by the way. That was really not that great. Nope. Nope. Alright, well, sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. It depends on my mood or something. Alright, well, Ragnarok time. Yeah, major growth eggs. Okay, so the propagators are not that bad. Really, to be honest. Alright, let's see if somebody pulled it. They didn't, but there is there are bonus battles though, so it's not too late to prove me wrong. Or prove me right in my case, you know. So I forgot, I didn't even look at the bonus battles. I don't know who's up first. I guess one I just did, to be honest though. Did that thing just hug me? I think that thing just hugged me. Alright, well. Alright. So we're almost done with this event, as you can tell. You know, this is the last one before the bonus battles. But I definitely need to finish all of the bonus battles for this one. I at the very least need to finish them all, because I need... Well, I of course need, I need Zelda's second memory crystal, but I also need that second... But I need the empty memory crystal, too. Because I need that for another character. Well, I don't need it, but, like, I'd like to have it. It would make my life easier if I had it. Because then I wouldn't be behind... I have charts for everything, pretty much, so, like... I have my progression plan for, like, next year. So, well, not really the next year, more like the next 7 or 8 months. So, like, as long as I get everything I need, everything will go according to plan, and then I can be happy in life, you know? Because then I won't have to be out of schedule here. Because, like, missing one memory crystal, or missing one anything, pretty much, will set me back quite a bit, because I have all this... It won't set me back that much, but, it'll throw my entire chart off, to be honest. It'll put everything a little bit more behind than it needs to be. That's not what I want. I want to be ahead of the game, not behind it. Well, I'll still be ahead of it if I miss one, but, like... Because there's gonna come a point in my progression for leveling up my characters where I'm gonna jump, like, several months ahead. But... You know, like... I'd rather not miss any empty stuff. I'd rather get it all. Because I'm gonna need it all. You know what I'm trying to say, right? Alright, fight these propagators. With my extreme lack of mithril. You know, I wish they'd someday just add the final dungeons to Record Keeper in the Realm dungeons. Because they have a lot. They have a lot of dungeons in the Realm ones. Come to my attention that they don't exactly have any of the final bosses. Oh, get the hell out of here. They don't exactly really have an end to all those stories. Like for example, Final Fantasy 1 kind of just walks right up to Tiamat in the Chaos Shrine, and then kind of just doesn't really do anything with him. I probably should have prepared a little bit better for this. I kind of just took whatever, because I didn't think I would die, but I kind of should have prepared. It's fine, though. With a white mage like that, we're fine. Right, let's focus on this fight right now. So, you're gonna use Kick. You're gonna use Full Break on this one. You're gonna use Diaga on this one. Snake Cross on that one. Barrage. Kick again. Okay. Use Boost on Squall. Diaga on this one. Go and just hit up No Mercy. Launch. Kick. I like how the attack is just called Bite Bite. Oh, yes. Alright, Diaga. I think I can survive. Those double cuts are gonna miss anyway, doesn't matter. Yep. And then this will probably kill him. Nope, just kidding. But it came close. Oh god, alright, so now I have to... Oh, my ass. Alright, this sucks. Alright, so we're completely out of kicks now, so that's perfect. Cypher's gonna miss. Yep. Squall's gonna miss. Yep. That's a fucking butt right now. Alright, just attack him with your gun. Oh, Irvine's about to die, I just noticed. Come on, dude. You have no health in that health bar. We went over this during tactics. I hate when my characters miss. We've absolutely been over this before. I wish my characters were stronger. This would be a lot easier if they were. Wish I had their soul breaks. That'd make things really much easier. Oops, I just used boost by accident. Whatever, he needs the attack bump anyway. Yeah, I'm definitely not using the seam in the bonus battles. This ain't gonna work. Thank you, Selfie, for that low-ass damage. Alright, we're done. Alright, so that's Broken Chains so far. There's more to it. There's bonus battles. There's another route draw to be had. Not this banner, though. This banner sucks. I don't want to do this banner again. And I've been over why. If you don't go back about... Oh, suck a dick. If you don't know why I hate this banner, you know, go back about 45 minutes. You'll hear why. Alright. Major growth eggs, all the stuff. Alright, wonderful. So, best of luck on your road draws, best of luck during the bonus battles, all that stuff. You know how it goes by now. Until next time, Record Keepers.